Hey y'all, welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Stephanie, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I made this unique and easy Witches Broom 3-tiered tray for Halloween. For this project I used a clear plastic rib bowl from Dollar Tree, a small plastic dessert plate from Dollar Tree, a regular size plastic plate from Walmart, and a large plastic charger from Dollar Tree. First, I took some 150 grit sandpaper and lightly scuffed up the outside of the bowl, just enough to take the shine off of it. I then repeated the same process with all three plates so that the spray paint would adhere better to the plastic. Here I'm showing you an easy way you can create a fence out of popsicle sticks to go around the plates if you want, instead of buying a pre-made fence like I did. I picked up some mini popsicle sticks at Walmart and cut one end flat, then created an arrow shape on the other and cut it off with my scissors to create a picket for the fence. You can then hot glue them around the edges of the plate. For my fence, I picked up two pre-made picket fences in the fairy garden section at Hobby Lobby to go around the medium and large plate. This fence is a bit larger than the one in the wood section. To attach the fence to the outside edge of the plates, I alternated hot glue and E6000 right under the bottom wire on each of the pickets. I put hot glue on the first picket, then E6000 on the second, and continued that pattern until the fence was completely glued to the plate. I do want to mention that I'm using Gorilla Hot glue sticks. Those are my absolute favorite glue sticks. Here you can see that one fence wasn't quite long enough to go around the largest plate, so I took the second fence and cut off a section to fit right in the gap and glued it into place using E6000 and hot glue. This is what the large plate looks like once it's finished, and I used the same size fence for the medium size plate, and for the smaller dessert plate I used one of the smaller picket fences from the woodcraft section at Hobby Lobby. These fences are completely optional. If you can't find the fences or don't want to make your own, this tiered tray will still be adorable without them. Once all the fences were in place and the bowl sanded, I took them outside and gave them a couple good coats of Rust-Oleum metallic spray paint in the color Flat Soft Iron, making sure to let them dry good between each coat. After the paint was dry, I turned the bowl upside down and took a 2-inch piece of a small tree branch I found outside in my yard and put a generous amount of E6000 in the center, as well as some hot glue around the edge, trying to keep the two glues from mixing. Then I placed it in the center of the bowl using the little plastic nub on the bottom of the bowl as a guide. To create the bristles of the broom, I used two of the luau skirts from Dollar Tree and started by sliding all of the pieces of the skirt to one side so that it would look fuller. Then I used hot glue and glued it around the middle part of the tree branch. I used two skirts because I wanted the broom to be full and I didn't really want to see the plastic bowl peeking out underneath. If you don't have these skirts or can't find them in store, they also sell raffia at the Dollar Tree that would work perfectly for the bristles. I just want to take a quick second and say thank y'all so much for stopping by and spending a small part of your day with me. I just recently hit 8,000 subscribers and I just can't thank y'all enough. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me. After both skirts were attached to the tree branch, I took some scissors and cut off the excess skirt right at the bottom of the bowl. Then I took some jute cord and hot glued it around where the skirt meets the branch so that it would look seamless and to make it look like the bristles were tied onto the end of the broom. To attach each tier to the tray, I used the same combination of E6000 and hot glue. I put the E6000 on the center of the branch and the hot glue around the edge, doing my best not to let the two glues mix together. I placed the largest tier on the bottom, then worked my way to the smallest tier on top. The branches that go between the bottom, middle, and top tiers are from the same branch that I found in the yard that I cut for the bottom piece, and they're cut to roughly 5 inches long. When I was placing the tiers, I tried to keep the branches as centered as possible. When I was outside looking for the perfect branch to be the witch's broom, I made sure to look for one that was long enough so I could get all the pieces I was going to need so that it would look like one cohesive piece. I also wanted to find a branch that had a gnarly top on it so that I could use it as the top of the broom handle. A real quick side note here. When you cut the tree branch, make sure you get the ends as straight as possible so that the tiers will set level when the tray is put together. Once the top tier was glued into place, I took the top of my broom handle and glued it in the center of the tier using E6000 and hot glue. And this is how the tiers look once they're all put in place. To finish off this Witch's Broom Tiered Tray, I took one of the black rubber mice out of a Halloween variety pack I picked up at Walmart and hot glued it onto the handle of the broom where the branch makes a Y shape. And that's it, y'all. Not only is this tiered tray super unique, but it was easy and quick to make. I absolutely love how it turned out. This is what it looks like once it's completely finished, and I can't wait to decorate it for Halloween. If you're interested in how I decide to decorate it and want to see all the cute little witchy DIYs I have planned for the tray, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already and check out my next video, which will be posted next week. Also, be sure to check me out on Instagram. That information's in the description box below, and I'll see y'all next time.